And we are back. Um,
Yep.
so we got Loxhart versus Eternal. Currently, Loxhart is taking a 0-4, while Eternal has a 3-1. I would
No,
like to
no,
say.
there's no, they're 2-2, I believe.
Oh
Two
yeah,
and two.
2-2.
Yeah.
But
Uh. Mhm.
yeah. Do you guys want to go ahead and slide into team talk?
Yeah. Sure.
First off, we got Eternal. What's your viewpoint of them, IPS?
Excuse me. What you said? You cut out for me.
What do you think of Loxhart?
Loxhart, right? So unfortunately, Loxhart is the 0-4 team in the season. You know they're at risk of being the winless team of the Anarchy division. So that is very unfortunate. But maybe today, who knows? They might be able to pull off that upset to maybe go 1-4, not go winless, and come out with an upset. So
Yeah,
we're definitely
definitely.
looking for that today.
And
Absolutely, yeah.
now we got Eternal. Uh, any thoughts on them, German?
Um, do recognize Eternal a little bit. Not too much of the members, but I definitely recognize some of Eternal here. So I definitely love to see both teams go out, and I do hope I can see Loxhart maybe try to not have like a winless record.
That would be nice, wouldn't it?
It would be nice for Loxhart if they at least win at least one. Then they won't be winless.
Of course. Well, as we wait for them, why don't we go ahead and well recap Tower Control Reef.
Definitely. I feel like on this map we're probably going to maybe see that Brella come out from Boy Alex, since I do believe he's a Brella roller player,
All right.
and maybe from Eternal, I'm not really sure, since I believe they'll be playing with subs, as they are unfortunately disbanded and are just finishing out the league, which is definitely props to them.
Yeah, thank you
Finishing out the
guys.
league. Yeah.
It really
So
takes a
now
lot.
both these comps now coming out, we do see on the side of Eternal, we have that V splash, those quick jets. We do have that machine coming out, which we saw in Tower Control. Meanwhile, just a normal sap and heavy that we have seen before coming out from Eternal. And meanwhile, on the side of Loxhart, we have the Carbon Roller coming out, as well as the Forge and Ballpoint. Definitely, on one hand, you have more of the orthodox TC combo. On the other hand, you have weapons you don't see as often anymore, since Forge has been good pretty a while. But Jimmy, what do you think?
A Forge is like a really interesting pick here. Like I've probably never seen a Forge probably in a while if I've seen one. Like that's a really good pick.
Yeah, like especially on
Or
Tower
interesting pick.
Control. Like, is like whenever I see people play Forge, like really, it's basically kept the Clam Blitz because of its bubbles. Like, never quite seen it on Tower Control.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
But
Reducing here now, Eternal coming out with the first pushes. Advocate is going to get a pick on that far side there on that ballpoint, as he does go down himself. And right now, Ian here with this splashdown is going to get right down there and is going to get a pick with that. And right now, Rose here with this CS is going to pop Rang. And, right now, just, it's not as much of a blowout as I maybe thought it was, but still right now, it's still keeping most of that control. And Roser with the CS still sitting on the tower, starting that Ray is definitely gonna look to make a push of her own German.
Yeah. And now maybe Luxart can start up a push by getting the first checkpoint here, in which they do now pass that first checkpoint here. So you guys see, like, I mean, they're still going too, but as soon as I said that, like, now Eternal was able to like turn that tower back around and not let it go forward. But it still seems Loxhart's still trying to at least push that tower. But an unfortunate with the ballpoint is probably I saw right there. got splatted by the splashdown.
Canada experiencing a bit of lag.
Yeah,
So
unfortunately.
yeah,
Yes.
I was also gonna probably mention that too, but like I did just like wouldn't point that out, but but Eternal like returning the tower back into the left tree, so they could probably just maybe get this second checkpoint and get past it. So like they just gotta have one person sitting there, but it seems one had to just step off, but just do whatever situation it was going on. But and I don't know what was the splashdown used right there, but I couldn't really see from the perspective if there was like someone from Loxhart member was there, or I just probably was blind.
Not really seem like there was anyone there.
A really nice grip that machine there. And right now, Eternal just keeping their push going, although pretty slowly. Right now, this Slosher Ian is just keeping that control nice and infrastructure with that machine. He's able to get enough hits. He's going to get one. He's going to get two. And right now, that splash and that machine are putting in a lot of work. And that's a wipe on the side of Loxhart. And we might be seeing a KO here.
I think this
Oh yeah,
Ian really just
yeah,
blocking Loxhart out. I'm sorry for
Yeah.
the pun, guys. I'm so sorry.
yeah. And it seemed like they're still trying to get that tower and maybe get that knockout, which they did. Like yeah, the K machine just in their territory, just keeping them keeping Loxhart away, just to not like get any sort of picks on Eternal there. Like that was just like great picks from the 11k from the, but it seems the splash had more KA, which is 15. And like that was great push by Eternal there and by knocking that out,
Yeah,
like match
definitely.
out.
Like they all just kind of like just kept them in spawn. Like there was like no way they could even like remotely get out.
Absolutely, yeah.
Well,
One sec, just check lead staff discussion is over. Just talk about whatever. I got check.
all right. So next one will be Snapper Canal Rainmaker, and while we wait for that, why don't you guys take over?
Okay. Well, we already know a little bit of all these maps that were played on the round one. Rainmaker. If any of you guys watching and haven't saw, we're gonna be playing Snapper Canal Rainmaker. In this situation, it's either a knockout or it could be in a different situation where one member can try to at least pick on the Rainmaker and just stop them from pushing that Rainmaker to the goal. So depending on the situation, if it's a full wipe from whatever team in each side. So
Mm-hmm.
but other than that though, like we've seen let's take a look at like a cap back on the comps from round from game one there. Like I mean, like maybe they could make a change from their comp here, or maybe when from one team they could maybe take the same. Like I definitely want to see from the one member on Eternal maybe use that K machine again. Like that was probably it could probably work in their favor there. So I definitely want to see Eternal have that K machine back here in game 2.
That would be really cool to have. Um.
Hey.
Well, we are heading into Rainmaker Snapper Canal. Definitely gonna be a really good map for like people who have range and kill power. And we are already heading into it. That was a really quick weapon selection.
Okay, yeah, and now we get ready for game 2 here, and I definitely want to see what Loxhart might want to see. Like probably their comp didn't work as much, and now we see we see a double splatling from Loxhart, a Hydra and a heavy remix.
Ooh, like running like Nautilus and like like maybe like a heavy or some kind of like backboard or like even like a minigame that's heavy, but
Like,
I don't really
yeah,
see a Hydra in heavy.
yeah, this is interesting from Loxhart here. What I want to know, like, what's on their mind, like, why did they think they would go with this kind of comp here? Like, this is pretty interesting, but I want to probably maybe see how maybe things would work for them. But they do have the Rainmaker though, so now they're gonna start this push here. Now going from the left, we see a Stingray with that heavy there. So we see 2 members go down from Loxhart here. So now 3 down, but oh, for a second there, I thought Oreo T there was gonna probably get killed by those missiles there, but able to at least just run speed away, just surviving from it. Just,
Run speed
but,
is always a very important thing when it comes to heavies.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we see now the L3, now using that inkjet, but we see 3 members go down, so it's just only the Splatlinks, but we see now the Rainmaker being pushed, like, now to remaining at 29, but the Remix Rose just keeping, like, them back and just not letting them, like, get the knockout here. So Loxhart is not done. They're gonna keep playing it really defensively and not letting Eternal knock it out from, like, they, like... But we see Loxhart now, like, already here. Like, they could maybe start with a push, but their zap does go down, so it's a 43. But the Ray goes
Beautiful
out,
Ray
and
coming out from
Oreo was,
T.
yeah, like, oh my god. And I've definitely recognized Oreo T before. Like, he's like doing really well with the heavy, like, flatlings here. So like really, that was like really good pick when he got that pick on the Rainmaker there. But now Eternal here trying to maybe start up with another push again, see what happens now. Still holding it up. And what was like, I got to see an unfortunate, like, I think the Rainmaker got stuck when those missiles were just going right at him. Like, I just didn't get to see, like, that much of it right there. I was like,
That was
just a
very
split second
unfortunate.
there, I saw, like, missiles going to the Rainmaker and just instantly get spotted by those missiles.
Very unfortunate. It did not seem like the Rainmaker was just like in a... Like, it was just in a tiny puddle of ink, but that could be enough to get a kill. And as you saw, it was.
Yeah, it was just like a split second as soon as I saw that. But we see here Eternal here. It's now the 3v3 situation here. So I think everyone here maybe trying to play it slow. Maybe Eternal wanna just play it really defensively here. But we see the L3 having an inkjet, gets 2 picks right there. Gets 2 picks,
whoa.
and now was
Nice
like that was
job.
a great like inkjet shots from that L3. And like L3 is definitely like a wise good choice in my opinion. I definitely would love to see an L3D like be played in a tournament like this. Like, and I'm glad to see one right now. And we see now Eternal now now might want to now start up with another push again. So we see the L3 doing a lot of work too. So like he's getting all those 2 picks on those filings there. And now we see Eternal now, we gotta let, no, but we survived! Oh my god! Just only barely above, but it's still 3 minutes go down. Only remaining of 1. But are they gonna get it though? But no, so Eternal has to, maybe he wants to try to knock it out, but like I said, Loxhart is not done yet. They want to, like, really not let this team not go, like, out, like, so easily. Like, Loxhart doing really well job in defense there, but it's unfortunately for Loxhart, they gotta have to fully wipe Eternal, like, I would say 2 times if they want to go and maybe knock this one out, which Eternal got it to a remaining of 1.
Advocate
But
getting a
as soon as
triple.
I said that though, so like the L3, like from Eternal, it's just doing all that work. It's like doing all the work, just like getting all those kicks there and just letting you know, getting the Rainmaker just, you know, push free. Like,
Ooh, Canada
and now
getting a good pick, but I don't think that'll be enough to really turn the tides.
yeah, like this is like Loxhart just needs to like maybe go like here. So now and now that just stops the overtime. Just 2 seconds, I believe. Like it was overtime, and then just 2 seconds, it just stopped.
Kind of really should have popped the Rainmaker right there.
Yeah, I feel like Loxhart could have like popped the Rainmaker and just take it and just try to like make sure that Eternal like not get the Rainmakers, which I believe the Zap would have probably gotten that Rainmaker there, but decides probably not to. But that was, I would say, pretty interesting. Like at least for Loxhart, they played it so defensively though, like with that double swaddling. But I know it's not really gonna pretty much work, but I mean it did work for their of their defenses from preventing Eternal, not letting them knock out. Like that was just like only just a one remaining there from like Eternal just pushing that so much. Like they could have also gotten that knockout, but we seen Rose just on that heavy remix, just stopping the Rainmaker and
Yeah.
stopping the whole team there.
Yeah, but it just like they didn't have enough pushing power like at all. Like Rainmaker, you like sure you do want like a backline, but like I wouldn't suggest a Hydra, like even if it was just a singular backline.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely. I would actually agree with that. Yeah, they just Loxhart just didn't have the power to like get like a push at that time. Like I mean, we've seen them try to get some pushes, but like Eternal just stopping their pushes there, like from like every time they go right into the left there, which they were like going to the left like 2 times when they had their Rainmaker right there. So they didn't really have like Loxhart just didn't have any good pushes like Eternal did.
Mm-hmm. Well, currently, I believe we are almost done with weapon selection, as only waiting on Oreo T to ready up.
What is the last map here for game 3 that we've got?
Splat
Well, maybe the
zones
last
on Mant.
map.
Wow, already calling it
But,
early.
yeah, I mean, unfortunately, Loxhart past 2 games have been looking so hot against Eternal, and especially with that last game with that double heavy comp, double heavy comp definitely didn't work for them. Who knows? Maybe they might prove me wrong and reverse sweep here or take a couple of games. We'll see.
I would love to see if Loxhart can try to make that happen.
Yeah. Alright,
Okay.
so Splat zones Manta, and can't wait to see the comps.
I want to see what
Yeah.
Loxhart brings out here. Okay, we got a
With the
heavy
heavy
deco,
deco.
heavy deco this time.
What does that
Okay,
even have? I completely
it.
forget.
I would say a heavy deco is I would say it's a niche pick. In my opinion, a niche pick. But you could definitely see it for Clan Blitz sometimes, for sure.
Yeah,
But just
definitely.
not. You don't see it as much though.
Yeah, it's honestly, heavy deco. That's reminding me of 2018 meta when we used to see those all the time. Those
Oh
Ooh.
yeah,
IPS weapons.
IPS. That
And
actually
this
sounds
ain't
about
Riot.
right. But yeah, like Eternal just getting like the zone here, getting the first cap here. So Loxhart needs to, they gotta really rethink what they gotta do to like stop Eternal from like going forward, because like we see it's like Eternal just like preventing to not let Loxhart go forward. Like we seen the K Machine from game 1 just not letting them get past like Loxhart, like just like Eternal not letting them get passed by them.
Yeah, right now Eternal just has this massive control of the screen, pretty much the whole map, and Loxhart can't even get out of the spawn. As I said, if you get the Alistair in the game, there might be opportunity for them to push. You can start neutralizing zones. As I say, that zone does go back to Eternal here. Fortune 1 goes down to Loxhart, 2 down on Loxhart, Bubbles coming out from the heavy to maybe stall zone. Now this roller kind of go when it makes him happen, but is going to be able to do it. And right now Eternal is quickly paint stone. This might be game for them as Warrior Team is going to hold up on this bunker. And that is it. And Eternal takes the set 3-0. And unfortunately, Loxhart ending the season winless. But, at least they can go back and learn from these losses. All you can do from here now is go up,
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. I definitely would love to see Loxhart come back and really rethink what they can do. Really better from their losses. Like I definitely would love to see them play again.
Me too.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe next season. Who knows?